Hello friends. So today we will learn how to write a program to count the digits in a number. So program to count digits in a number. So suppose we are given our input is 5, 4, 3, 1, 2. So this is the number that we are given. So our output should be the number of digits in this number, which is 5. Let's take the example if the number is 30. So our output should be the number of digits are 2. Suppose our input is, the digit is 5. So our output should be 1. If the number is 7, 8, 9, 6. So our output should be, how many digits are there? 4. So now we need to write a program to return the digits of a number. So for that, let me explain you the logic that we will be using in order to write this program. So our number is 5. Suppose our number is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 1, 2. So if I divide this number by 10, what will be the quotient? What will be the answer? So let me open calculator. 5, 4, 3, 1, 2 divided by 10. So we will only take the integer part. We will ignore the decimal part. So the answer is 5431. Similarly, if I divide 5431 by 10, then what will be the answer? 5, 4, 3, 1 divided by 10. So it is 543, ignoring the decimal part. Now 543 divided by 10, you can take a guess. Let me check this as well. 543 divided by 10. It is 54. And the last 54 divided by 10. See, every time you divide a number by 10, the last digit is removed. 54312 divided by 10 is 5431. Now, when you divide this number by 10, then it will be 543. Now again, the last digit, which is 3, will be removed. And in this, you can guess the output. What it will be? The last digit will be removed. Meaning 4 will be removed. So the output will be 5. And now we are left with 5. So 5 divided by 10. 5 divided by 10. That will be 0.5. And we will only take the integer part. So it is 0. So as you see, if you divide it by 10, every time the last digit will be removed. So using this technique, we will count the digits of a number. So our technique will be, we are given a number, so we will divide that number by 10. And if it is greater than 0, you see at the end it will become 0. So this will be our while condition. If the number is greater than 0, then you just take any variable and increase its counter. Suppose I initialize count as 1 initially, so I will increase it. and then I will just divide that number by 10. I will change that number to num by 10, and I will keep repeating this procedure till my number is greater than 0. So let's do it for our example 54312. So my number is greater than 10. Initially I will declare my count variable as 1. So since my number is greater than 10, my count will become 1 plus 1, which is, let me declare it as 0. Now my count will become 0 plus 1, which is 1. And now my number, it will change to num by 10. And you know, when I divide this number by 10, so that number will become, the last digit will be removed, 5431. So my number will become 5431. Now my number is 5431. This is also greater than 0. So now I will come inside the brackets, inside the loop. So now in the previous step my count was 1. So now again it will get incremented. So 1 plus 1, it will become 2. And again my num will change to num divided by 10. And my num was 5431. So if I divide it by 10, my last digit will be removed and it will be 543. Now again, since my 543 is greater than 0, the step will repeat. My count will become, initially my count was 2. So now it will become 2 plus 1, 3. So my count will become 3 and num will be equal to num by 10. And 543 divided by 10 is 554. Now again my 54 is greater than 0. So my count will be incremented. 3 plus 1 is 4. And my num will change to 54 divided by 10, which is 5. Again my 5 is greater than 0. Count will be incremented and it will become 5. And num will be 5 divided by 10, which is, as we saw earlier, 0. So now my number is not greater than 0. So I will come out of that loop and I will print my count value. And my count value is what? 5. And these 5 was supposed to be the output. The number of digit in this number was 5. So let's move on to our Eclipse IDE and write the program. So this is my class. Count digits in number is my class name and this is my main block. So whatever I write inside main will get executed. So suppose the number that I have been given is same 54312. And now I will write the logic to get the number of digits from this number. So I will use the while loop while my number is greater than 0. So I will declare a count variable outside the loop in count equal to 0. So if my number is greater than 0, what are we supposed to do? Increment the counter. And then change my number to num equal to num divided by 10. And this loop will iterate for 5 times and once I come out of this loop, the value of count will give me the count of the digits in the number. So I will print the count value. So like how to take the input, all those programs we will do later. So right now I have been given a number. My count, I initialized it to 0 initially. And then if my number is greater than 0, the count gets incremented, and every time the number gets divided by 10, so that the last digit is removed every time and we get the count of the total digits in the number. So let me run this program. Okay, I have to right click, run as Java application. So as you see, the count is 5. I can just write a message and then print the count. Space, so that there's little space before 5. Let me save it. Now let's run it. Run as Java application. So number of digits equal to 5. So this is the way how we can count the digits in a number. And if you see the time complexity here, so the time, like how many times this loop will run. This loop will run 5 times, as we have seen earlier. Like if the number of digits are 7, then it will run 7 times. So the time complexity of this program, you can say it will be the equal to count. Like it will run same number of times as the count. If the count is 5, so it will give us the output after 5 runs. So if I give other inputs like 30, suppose I give it 30, then let's run it. So the count is correct. Let me give it 1. So the count is correct. This is working for all the scenarios. In the next video, we will see how we can do it in lesser time complexity. I hope you like this video, and if you like this video, then please subscribe to my channel. That will make me really happy. Thank you. Bye.